Ever heard of removing hair with actual sugar? I'm talking about the same stuff you put in your coffee. This ancient technique is taking over modern salons because it's gentler than waxing, uses only 3 natural ingredients, and leaves your skin smoother for weeks. Here's everything you need to know about sugaring and why it might change how you remove hair forever. What actually is sugaring? Picture this. Ancient Egyptians figured out thousands of years ago that you could remove hair using nothing but pantry staples. That's sugaring. It's a hair removal method that uses a paste made from just 3 ingredients: sugar, water, and lemon. That's it. No chemicals, no mystery additives, just stuff you probably have in your kitchen right now. The process starts by heating these ingredients together until they reach a candy-like consistency. Once it cools down to body temperature, the paste is ready to use. Unlike wax that gets applied hot and can burn your skin, sugar paste is always lukewarm. It feels almost pleasant when it touches your skin. Here's where it gets interesting. The paste is applied against the direction your hair grows, then removed in the natural direction of growth using quick flicking motions. Think of it like gently coaxing the hair out, the same way it's growing, rather than yanking it backwards. Your technician molds the paste onto your skin, lets it grip the hair, then flicks it off in smooth, controlled movements. The texture is malleable and sticky enough to grab every hair, but it won't adhere to your actual skin cells. It only clings to the hair itself and any dead skin sitting on the surface. This makes the whole experience surprisingly gentle. You're essentially getting a light exfoliation at the same time as hair removal. The paste can be reused during your session too. Your technician just kneads it between applications until it's picked up all the hair from your treatment area. The big difference. You've probably had a wax before and wondered why it hurts so much. There's actually a scientific reason. Traditional waxing applies the mixture in the same direction your hair grows, then rips it off in the opposite direction. Imagine pulling a plant out of the ground sideways instead of straight up. That's basically what's happening to your hair follicles. Sugaring does the complete opposite. The paste goes on against hair growth and comes off with it. This might sound like a small detail, but it makes a massive difference. When you remove hair in its natural direction of growth, you're pulling it cleanly from the root without breaking the follicle halfway down. Wax causes breakage because it's working against the natural structure of your hair. There's another crucial difference. Wax adheres to both your hair and your skin. When it's removed, it's pulling on living skin cells, which causes irritation, redness, and sometimes even removes a thin layer of skin. Sugar paste only sticks to hair and dead skin cells. Your living skin is left completely alone. This is why people with sensitive skin often have dramatic reactions to waxing, but handle sugaring without issue. The ingredients matter too. Wax contains resins and chemicals to make it sticky and effective. Sugar paste is completely natural and hypoallergenic. If you accidentally got some in your mouth, it wouldn't hurt you. Try saying that about traditional wax. Plus, sugar paste rinses off with just water. No oil-based residue, no struggling to get that last sticky bit off your skin. Why it's gentler? Your skin is basically a protective barrier that doesn't like being messed with. Most hair removal methods ignore this fact and cause trauma anyway. Sugaring respects your skin's biology, which is why dermatologists often recommend it for people with sensitive or reactive skin. The formula itself is hypoallergenic. Unless you have a rare citrus allergy, there's nothing in sugar paste that should trigger a reaction. Compare that to waxes that can contain fragrances, dyes, preservatives, and petroleum-based ingredients. Even if you're not allergic, those additives can irritate skin and clog pores. Temperature is a huge factor too. Wax needs to be hot to work properly, which means there's always a risk of burns. Even experienced technicians can accidentally apply wax that's too hot. Sugar paste is used at body temperature or just slightly warmer. It's physically impossible to burn yourself with it. This makes it safer for areas with thin, delicate skin, like your face, underarms, and bikini line. Because the paste doesn't grip your actual skin, there's significantly less trauma during removal. Think about how waxing leaves you red and inflamed for hours afterward. That's your skin recovering from having a layer pulled off. With sugaring, most people see minimal redness that fades within an hour. Some experience no redness at all. The built-in exfoliation is another gentle benefit. As the paste removes hair, it's also lifting away dead skin cells that were ready to shed anyway. You're getting smoother skin without the harsh scrubbing of traditional exfoliants. It's like getting 2 treatments in one, and your skin thanks you for it. Long-term benefits. Here's what nobody tells you about hair removal. The method you choose actually changes how your hair grows back. Shaving makes hair feel stubbly because you're cutting it at a blunt angle. Waxing can cause hair to grow back patchy because of all that breakage we talked about. Sugaring is different because you're removing hair cleanly from the root, and over time, your follicles get the message. With regular sugaring sessions, your hair starts growing back softer and finer. Some follicles give up entirely and stop producing hair. This doesn't happen overnight, but clients who sugar consistently notice they need treatments less frequently after about 6 months. Your 4-week appointments might stretch to 5 or 6 weeks because there's simply less hair to remove. The results last longer than most alternatives too. You're looking at 3 to 6 weeks of smooth skin per session, depending on your hair growth cycle. Shaving lasts maybe 2 days before you feel stubble. Waxing might give you 2 to 3 weeks if you're lucky. Sugaring consistently hits that 4 to 6 week mark because the hair is removed so completely. Ingrown hairs become rare. When hair is pulled out in its natural direction, it doesn't get damaged or grow back at weird angles. The follicle stays clear and open. People who struggled with painful ingrown hairs from waxing or shaving often find they disappear entirely after switching to sugaring. Cleanup is ridiculously easy. Any residue left on your skin rinses off with plain water. No special removers, no oily residue that stains your clothes. You walk out of your appointment and you're done. No post-treatment scrubbing required. Have you tried sugaring before, or are you still team waxing? Drop a comment and tell me why you prefer one over the other. What you can sugar. Sugaring works on basically every part of your body where hair grows. Face, arms, legs, back, chest, bikini area, all fair game. The gentleness of the technique makes it especially good for sensitive zones that react badly to waxing. Your upper lip, for example, has incredibly delicate skin. Sugaring removes hair there without the inflammation that makes you look like you have a rash for the next day. Bikini areas are popular sugaring spots for obvious reasons. The skin is thin and sensitive, and the last thing you want is irritation in that region. Whether you're going for a basic bikini line cleanup, a Brazilian, or something in between, sugar paste handles it with less discomfort than wax. Many people report that their first sugaring session in the bikini area is noticeably less painful than their previous waxing experiences. Men use sugaring too. Chest, back, and shoulder hair removal is common, and the technique works just as well on coarser male body hair. Some guys even sugar their beards for that ultra-smooth look, though that takes a skilled technician. Different hair types and textures all respond well to sugaring. Fine blonde hair, thick dark hair, coarse curly hair. The paste adapts. The technician might adjust their technique or use a firmer consistency paste for very coarse hair, but the method itself works across the board. This universality is part of why sugaring has been used for literally thousands of years across different cultures and climates. Things to know. Preparation makes a huge difference in your results. Your hair needs to be about 5 to 7 millimeters long, roughly the size of a grain of rice. Too short, and the paste can't grip it properly. Too long, and removal might be slightly more uncomfortable. If you've been shaving, you'll need to let it grow out for about 2 weeks before your first sugaring appointment. Exfoliate your skin 24 to 48 hours before your appointment. This removes dead skin cells and frees up any hairs that might be trapped under the surface. Don't exfoliate the day of, though. You want your skin to have recovered from that process. Show up with clean, dry skin. No lotions, oils, deodorant, or moisturizers on the area being treated. These create a barrier that prevents the paste from adhering properly. Aftercare is straightforward but important. Skip hot baths, saunas, swimming pools, and intense workouts for 24 hours after treatment. Your follicles are open and vulnerable right after hair removal, and heat plus sweat can cause irritation or even infection. Keep the area clean and dry. Apply a light natural moisturizer to keep skin hydrated, but nothing heavily fragranced or pore clogging. After 48 hours, start exfoliating regularly, 2 to 3 times a week. This prevents ingrown hairs by keeping your skin clear as new hair grows in. Some medications make sugaring risky. If you're taking Accutane, retinoids, antibiotics, or hormone medications, check with your doctor first. Chemotherapy and radiation make skin extra sensitive, so you'll want medical clearance before booking an appointment. Sugaring might sound too good to be true, but it's been around for over 3,000 years for a reason. Natural ingredients, less pain, better results. It's worth trying at least once to see if it works for your skin.
If you found value in this video, you're gonna love this next one.